Curious, because I know you're really good at the drafts, and I know are a guy that point blank loves to find these small school guys as well, and I always love that when I listen to your draft stuff as well, because it's like a lot of the big names people talk about ad nauseum, and they're like, okay, move on. I've heard enough about Abdul Carter and all these kind of guys. Like, show me some guy from some small school I never heard about. Curious your thoughts on him, and unfortunately beforehand I didn't hear your thoughts on Darius Alexander, but again I know that you love the small school guys. I gotta imagine he's one of the guys you were intrigued by.
Yeah, and it was funny is when you see him, I think he was like my number 3 or 4 defensive tackle. I thought the Giants nailed the draft because they got a lot of guys that I had high grades on throughout the draft. Whether it was a lot of guys that are within the top, I'm looking at it right now, like Carter was my number 1 edge. Dart was my number 7 QB. Alexander is my number 3 defensive tackle. Number 9 running back was Scatterbo. Bo was my number 2 guard with a first-round grade. Fadone was a number 2 H-back, and number 11 boundary corner was Corey Black. So obviously from a individual standpoint, I thought they knocked it out the park with some of these picks. And when you think about Alexander, I noticed this when I was at rookie minicamp, was he looks like, if you told me he was a 4th-year pro, like, yeah, he looks like it. Like, he already looks the part. And that's also tied to him being 25 years old as a rookie, right? 24, 25 as a rookie. But he looks the part. He looks like he's been playing pro ball already. And that's a good thing because physically he won't have to get up to speed. And he did exactly what he was supposed to do this year as an older prospect. He dominated and went down to the Senior Bowl, dominated there as well. So he was checking off all the boxes, and I think he's going to fit right in and fit in well. There won't be a learning curve for him because of how physically he already meets the part and looks the part right now as a rookie. So he, again, looking at what the Giants did, it just checked off a lot of boxes of knocking it out the park with these picks.
Yeah. And like I said, he's the one that intrigues me a lot. I think being next to Dexter Lawrence, I think that's a great spot for a rookie to be coming in, because no matter how talented he is coming out of this draft, he's not the focus. Dexter Lawrence is going to be the focus there 100%. Take a lot of that pressure off and let him develop in a way that a lot of rookies don't get that chance, especially when the third-round picks, because there's a little bit of expectation. There's a little bit of extra look at you when you're a day 1, day 2 pick coming out of this draft there.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the Goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip,
then you will love the full episodes too.
Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you.